Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, in this lecture we are going to discuss the translation of medical and scientific texts. So as usual we are going to discuss or we show the goals of the lecture. By the end of this lecture you will be able to know the features of scientific and medical texts and recognize the strategies used to render such. We are going to discuss the features of scientific and medical texts. As you know that scientific and medical texts have some distinctive characteristics. The use of terms, objectivity, and accuracy are the most important ones. يعني استخدام المصطلحات الخاصة أو العلمية وكذلك الموضوعية وأيضا الدقة هي أهم السمات الموجودة في هذه النصوص. But we have some common features of such texts like the simple structure and sentence ordering, البنية البسيطة وكذلك ترتيب الجملة البسيط. Also we have the explicitness, objectiveness, and finally we have the impersonality of these writings. Now we move to the strategies used in translating such texts. We have direct translation strategies to translate scientific or medical text. These translation procedures are borrowing or transliteration. Also we have Calque or gloss translation, and also we have lastly the communicative translation. We are going to discuss each one separately. Borrowing or transliteration is a word taken from one language into another language or into another language alphabet. Transliteration is one of the strategies used to translate scientific terms. Actually, these words become part of the lexicon of the target language. إذن هي تصبح الكلمة المأخوذة كاستعارة تصبح جزءا من القاموس الموجود في اللغة الهدف. We have, for example, we have familiar words are الجبر, which is taken from الجبر in Arabic. Also we have alcohol. The second strategy is the calque or long translation, which is a kind of semantic translation. هي نوع من الترجمة الدلالية. This strategy renders a phrase borrowed from another language keeping the source language structure. إذن هي نوع أو استراتيجية تترجم العبارة من لغة إلى لغة أخرى مع الاحتفاظ ببنية النص في اللغة الهدف أو في اللغة الأصل عفوا. We have for example these words anaerobic لا هوائي, and also we have gasohol وهي مزيج من البنزين والكحول بنزوحول. The third one is the gloss translation. Gloss translation aims at rendering the terms and concepts into the target language by translating the lexicon. It receives much acceptance in some scientific texts. For instance, we have the word الدقة, resolution, and also التلفاز عالي الوضوح, HDTV. Also we have the DNA أو الحمض النووي DNA. The strategy we have here is the communicative translation, which attempts to render the exact contextual meaning of the original in such a way that both content and form are readily acceptable and comprehensible to the readers. It is sometimes used in translating scientific texts. For example, we have لغة دولية مبسطة للتفاهم Esperanto, and we have جسيمات تكون عالمنا with quarks. Thank you. But sorry, before that I should say that I'll send you a text, a medical text to translate as a homework, inshallah, before or after the lecture. Thank you again. بالتوفيق.